Hmm. Well, everyone's still there. Seems my my firewall software updated on my computer, and when it restarted, it seemed to have somehow made my OBS disconnect. Um, which that's a first on my streams. Hopefully that won't happen again anytime soon. But I'm glad that it was a temporary issue, that it fixed itself. Okay. I pretty much sat here with it paused. Ah, freaking caveman, dude. Um, do you have the expansion pass for your online membership? Assuming that you have an online membership. You can play the first Paper Mario on the N64 app. And given your tastes and stuff, it is definitely a simple enough RPG where I think anyone can enjoy it. It does eventually get challenging, but it's not like any other RPG. Yeah. So in the meantime, you can always give that one a whirl if you want. Oh, come on, stupid platforms. Now, I'm sure what everyone's really pushing for is Mario RPG. Basically the first Mario RPG, as its name is called, on the Super Nintendo. And right now, it's still not on any legal digital service. It used to be on the Wii or Wii U shop, the and the 3DS. But since they closed that down, it's now the only way that people who don't like to pirate stuff can get it is if Nintendo puts it on their online service. I gotta run. There's lava coming behind me. And it's a fantastic game. And I still need to finish it too. Oh, leave me alone. Stupid caveman. Hey, peppers. Ooh, takes them out in one hit. That's awesome. Take that. There are so many health pickups. Animal tracks. Point at the sky. And basically, Thousand Year Door just builds on the original game and makes it that much better. So yeah, that actually might be a great idea to try out the original one first for sure. Oh, there's a club upgrade. Sweet. I need that. Fire more lasers. Oh, I definitely don't want to burn my butt. I think I need to try running under these. I think there's something up there. Yeah, 30. 30 monies. So that's a 60 coins total. Nice. Alright. Oh, yes. I dodged it. There's a couple of sticks of meat. I'll eat them just because. Don't wanna waste it, right? Alright, that sounded like a boss. Ooh. I forgot about this. I gotta run back and forth to avoid it. Well, I could have done better there, because that really isn't all that hard, but if the game continues to be generous, I'm sure I'll see some health pickup soon. There's the old T-Rex from the first game. Yep, there's health and a checkpoint. No, I don't want to fall in the lava. Yes, I got him before he killed me. Deathless so far. Okay, so I've been there. And then I think I was here. Yeah. Yay, thanks. So far so good. Maybe I'll if I'm careful enough, I'll finish this without dying. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot to go back to the village and get health. And since this is a level I haven't done before, I can't leave. Ah. Oh, good. Drop health. Come on. Dang it. Yeah, whoops. Big fat whoops. All right. Okay, there we go. I did say this game was a bit generous with health, right? And there's no difficulty options. Is that a bug or is that just a leaf? That's a bug on a leaf. Try riding him. Yes, I know. Alright, so now I have a flying pterodactyl. I have the prehistoric squawks. I'm gonna fly over the whole level, or try to anyway. Now I know there's a lot of screen shake, so hopefully you just bear with me there. Alright, yay, I flew over the entire level. And I managed to not die, even though I had one heart. Trouble in the treetops. I'm lucky these are the kinds of pterodactyls that don't swoop. Those are kind of tough. Land before time, yeah. Yeah, I actually just recently watched that for the first time in many, many years. That was a neat show. Okay, now there's gonna be more screen shaking. Oh, come on. Oh good, the cavemen can't jump up here. They hit their heads on the tree branches and stuff. That's good. Yeah, they can't reach me. Easy mode. Fly over everything. Oh, now they're swooping. Maybe they're swooping because I'm riding one of their big cousins. Take that. There's 13 movies, and I didn't even know that. I thought maybe there's 2 of them. You little... I should not have paused the game. I broke one of my own rules. It looked safe, and then all of a sudden one of the cavemen just pop up out of nowhere. Why do some of them make a hole? Sink into the ground. Watch out, duck. Oh, right. When he swoops. Yeah. The air pushes you, and if you duck, it doesn't push you as bad. Depending on which direction he swoops in, it tells you which way the air is gonna push you. Oh! Quit blocking. Checkpoint. Boss time. Ouch. Got him. Super easy, boss. Like I said, the bosses are fairly simple compared to the levels. Although, I could just... I don't know. I almost want to say this game is generally easier than the first one. I won't speak too soon though. Alright, so now we're back here proper. Remember to come back here for once. Oh, I didn't even think about it. How much health am I missing? 2. Alright, so I want jumbo meat. Yay! And then how about some flowers? Let's do it. Alright, well, pick one. 1, 2, or 3. You didn't seem to like the flowers. Better luck next time. Just in case I need this password. Just in case. Make it unexpectedly difficult. We'll see. Right now we're on the path of straight up deathless, which is amazing because I've come so close to dying. And well, I guess wouldn't hurt to spend a little more money. Spend some money on remodeling. So then when you come over here and you look at Joe's hut, normally it's empty. But now there's rugs. Alright. Time for the next one. So we did this one. And then we did this one. So let's go. Oh wait, I already did this one. I like that you can exit out of levels like that. So all that's left is this one and this one too, right? It doesn't really tell you if you did them or not. You kind of have to just remember. Okay. So there's the snow level, and I guess that's it. Because the rest, that's all the land right there. Snowy Rockies. Point at the sky. Oh yes, this one's super annoying. Lots of annoying mice all up in the snow. See, I can't even get up there to take cover. They just pop up. Just like that. An avalanche, hold on tight. Alright. I could have totally died in an instant right there. So I'm glad I didn't get greedy with the coins. So they spit at me and run away. That's nice. Oh! Oh, come on. can't afford to take any more hits like that. There's a checkpoint. Too bad that doesn't give you health. I can't whack these guys without a laser. Whoa. Okay, that freaked me out for a second. I thought that was gonna shove me into the ceiling. The key's been stolen. Okay. Found the key. Icy River. I remember this was tough. This was tricky. Okay, drop health. Come on. I need health. I have lasers. That's nice. Jump up here. Drop health, dadgummit. Alright, I'm okay. Hey, Blue! How are you? Thanks for stopping by. So much fun co-op. Yeah. I actually first played this with my wife, and we had a lot of fun. Right now she's engrossed in Stardew Valley. I'm trying to be super cautious because I actually haven't lost a life yet. Knock on wood. Yes, food. Thank goodness. And checkpoint. No, I don't need these seeds. Those are actually hard to hit stuff with. Alright, so I hit those things down. Alright, so I think I just run and jump here. Right. Sweet. So they try to jump after me. Oh, that's the trick. Hey, honey. That cave called the Icy River, where we were having the trouble with all those bouncy enemies. I found out you push them in a pit and they can't follow you. Yeah, and they don't come back either. Shoot these guys with lasers. Prehistoric lasers! Makes this part so much easier. Okay, now if I remember this, you want to just jump and get the health and run for your life. Or something like that. Someone recommended doing that. Wow, look at that! Like a friggin' stuntman. The Land Before Time, yeah, legit. You had him on VHS? Look at me just standing there and getting hit. Didn't realize there'd be any enemies. Oh, yeah. Don't remember anything about it except you enjoyed it. That's good enough. There's times when I'm just like that. And then I like to go back and piece together some of that. Get out of my face, stupid. Oh crap. Stupid mice. Alright. Oh, come on. No, these stupid bones are useless. Spewing bones is slow and useless. No! Oh! Stupid meat making you spew bones. Ah! I should have just been super careful and... Cause see, spewing bones actually just made everything harder. I'm getting rid of all of this. Ugh. I died! I'm so mad. Nah, bones are hard, so it makes sense they make things harder. I'm just mad. I went through so much of the game without dying. And it was actually pretty easy, and then I just get killed by a bunch of stupid little mice jumping out of the snow. Because I'm standing there, instead of swinging my club, which makes it easier to hit stuff, I'm just spitting bones. Stupid. Yeah, I don't watch Bambi. Bambi upsets me no matter what.
Would you like more coffee?
Yes, please.
Hand it to me. You having fun?
Yes, but I'm super salty that I died. I could have totally gotten through all that no problem. And I friggin' hate that. Okay, this boss might actually be tricky. If I remember right, there's some rhythm that goes with it. How do you dodge that? You got your barn.
Yeah, I can start.
It's Sarah's evil cousin. Oh, that makes sense. Go.
There's your fable cup.
Now that I've died more than once, I'm slightly less salty about it. About the whole dying thing. Coffee. Which I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, you said you don't really drink coffee. Blue. Ooh, got it. I like tea too.
Got any tea?
Hot tea is pretty nice. Raspberry. That's the type that there's two groups of people.
I like peach.
Actually, that this applies with any flavored tea. Raspberry tea, any like raspberry, green tea, whatever. Some people who like to put a little sugar in it to bring out more flavor, and some that like it unsweetened. But you know, it's really their natural states are very bitter. Some of them. I did it. Yeah. I think I could totally deathless this game if I really put it. No sugar. Ah. Okay, there and there. There. I did finish this level, right? Alright, so back here. Orcs attacking the village. I can't buy anything. Ah, appreciate the GG. I want to call you Shaku. If that's okay. I appreciate the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good one. We are by my... Ah, that's cool, of course. Man. And here it was, I was gonna get a little excited for having a... You know what's funny? I get most of my followers just by visiting other streams and just from being offline than actually being on stream. I haven't got... See, I don't usually get bots like that when I had all of my restrictions on with like verify email and phone number, but some people complained about not being able to chat because they didn't have a verified phone number. So I said, okay, I'll loosen up a little bit. Take a picture of this. Password. Alright. Provided he's still on stream when I get done. I think I see at least one person that I could raid to. Alright, are they gonna force me to... Orcs attacking the village. Still can't buy anything. Not fair. Okay, so check this out. This is one of those times where it's kind of neat to use the telescope. Go to village. And they're like, ah, the village. Normally it just says, oh, the village. That looks nice.
Hello. Whoa. Yes.
Something doesn't look right. I like that. Huh? Oh, right. To go back to the village, you actually have to... I forgot. You actually talk to this guy.
Oh, this is Pawpaw not. Tell Pawpaw to tell him.
No more Mr. Nice Guy. Ah!
Pawpaw's not mad.
Yeah, see, there's limited continues. I don't understand that because you have a password. And I just got the password, so...
What if you guys have yourself?
Yeah, I only had one health left, Blue. And because... And I'm kind of stuck because... Well, no, there's an idea. I thought I was stuck because the store wouldn't let me buy food, but I think there's a way around it.
He wasn't being mean, was he?
Yeah, I'm about to test this theory. Where's my photo album? Photo album. Gallery. There we go. Okay, so... BJBD. BTCB. It didn't work. DGRJ. Oh, I messed up somewhere. DGR. J. NJC and AJBDG. There we go. Oh, what the crap. B button goes back. Alright. So, ta-da. I can't buy food, and at first I thought if I was gonna reload the password and still have one heart left, I was gonna go into a level, eat, farm some food, and then see if exiting the level would let me keep the health I had, a la strategies like Super Mario World, you know? But turns out just putting in the password refills your health, so that's fine and dandy. Alright, now we've got a better chance. Now, it's probably a good thing you can't buy club upgrades. Alright. Ooh, dang. You can duck under those? That's outstanding. So as long as you stay out of his range, he won't... Oh. But then if you don't get away, he just runs your face over. Okay. So that's a general strategy. Duck until he tries to jump, and that's the safest time to hit him. It's all about spacing. Stay close enough to where you can... Okay, come on, jump. Waiting for you to jump, clown. That works. Oh, no. He has no pattern, so you kind of have to bait his AI. Alright. And that's the last rainbow stone. It's a rule of thumb to save frequently. Well, in this case, it's a rule of thumb to take your password frequently. Okay, so let's try flowers. Woo-wee. I have yet to actually succeed on the flower thing. I haven't picked this one yet. She didn't seem to like him. It's pure luck. You know what, let's remodel. See what that did. Hey, it added a picture of the caveman from it's called Caveman Capers or something like that. It's considered the true second game in the Joe and Mac universe. and that's actually on this cartridge too. I need to go in and finish that game too at some point. Yeah, so if you're into that kind of thing, you can spend whatever coins you don't think you need on adding renovations to your house, and it affects the ending when you come home and stuff. But I have yet to successfully win the lady by the middle. She didn't seem to like them. We suck. Now I'm too poor for anything but health, so we're gonna march on now. Alright, I'll see you later. First there's the rainforest. It's not a terribly hard level. Well, except for getting shot by the bow and arrows. That caveman ran off like a chicken. Aw, that was health. Did that pterodactyl just kill itself? Okay. They're respawning. Bueno. Ah. Hmm. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Alright. Gotta follow the worm again, but this time it's deadly if I don't succeed. Thankfully, it's fairly simple to follow. Ooh, ouch. Gotcha. I still don't like it. Spewing bones is sometimes worse than just you swinging with your club. Seems those pterodactyls, if they crash into the ground, they're goners. Okay. Made it inside. The boneyard. Basically, you end up in a boss gauntlet before the final boss. Kind of like Bonk's Adventure. I gotta try not to be greedy. I jumped too early. A lot of games back then did, yeah. Bonk's Adventure, that is one of the most difficult boss gauntlets I've ever done in my experience with gaming. Like it, even the ones that you face with the Mega Man games doesn't come close. Oh, I got hit by the rock. Oh, that would have been it right there. Gotcha. And there's like no health pickups between bosses. None that I've found anyway. I've tried swinging at the air. I don't know. Never had TurboGrafx, so missed it until emulation. Yeah, I totally get that. I didn't even know it existed back then, which is sad because that console is fantastic. I do have one now. Real quick, brief story. Thanks to a buddy of mine around the area I used to live, he was a big enthusiast on TurboGrafx, Turbo CD, all that stuff. He was upgrading to a Turbo Duo, like fully modded with RGB and with all of its capacitors replaced. Like, he was really doubling down on the thing. So I said, well, hey, I'd be interested in picking it up. And I knew that they're fairly pricey. That time, they weren't as pricey as they are now. They are even crazier now. But at the time, I think you could get one for about 120 on average. So I asked, hey, how much for the TurboGrafx? He had two controllers, multi-tap, and the console. And I said, well, since you're a big gamer yourself and you take care of stuff and you sound really super interested in the games, how about $50 or $40? And I was like, you gotta be joking. He said, no, I don't really care about making money on it, and I'm upgrading, so I'm passing it down. One of the luckiest pickups I ever got. And when and where, it was just a buddy of mine. So that's like a one in a million situation. When you know, when you have friends that are gaming enthusiasts and they're upgrading that, and you just want to have the basic stuff that they already had, oftentimes that's what friends do. They will cut you slack on that, and they still pick up a little change in the process. You can bet the first thing I did was buy a AV port adapter for that thing because it doesn't have one to begin with. The RF was extremely messed up. Like, I could barely get the picture to work. And I was thinking, oh no. And then I did research and I was like, oh, okay. So I bought one for cheap thanks to Hyperkin. And I stick that thing on the back of the console, and it is the best. It is such a great picture. Like, this console still runs awesome. The next thing I invested in was on Black Friday from Stone Age Games or whatever, and it got me a basic Turbo EverDrive. So I have the entire American and Japanese library on there. Is fantastic. It's lovely when the pieces fall into place. Someone's getting rid of their collection. It's sad to see, They collected for. Well, is that like a strictly collection? Oh, okay. Well, I understand though. What made them quit collecting? I don't know how I'm gonna survive this. I still have yet to beat this boss without getting taken damage. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to dodge that. Hmm. I'm gonna use a continue and see if it continues me right at the boss gauntlet. They travel for work. Ah, man, that's rough. See, I bet that type of work. Oh no, it just takes me back here. That's a bummer. So I bet the that type of work probably helped pay for the collection a lot. But it's like a double-edged sword. All right, give this another go. Gotcha. No, I don't think so. Oh, I still got hit from a pterodactyl that decided it wanted to spawn. Oh, they did that before they started traveling. Oh. You haven't asked if you can get something on the cheap, but you might. Oh, actual arcade machines? Cool. When I was a kid, my dream was to have a Tron arcade cabinet because that game is that's like one of the coolest games ever to me. And the only way I could play it was if I got lucky and found it in an arcade. But then I found out it was on the Xbox 360 arcade shop. Oh yeah, there's still places where they run actual arcades. They're just a different way that you pay like a day pass and you can play them all on free play, like as long as you're there or from open to close. Now that's pretty cool if I say so myself. And they have got a wide assortment, and that's the thing. Living around here, I'm actually close to a fair number of arcades. It's just I'm never got the energy and motivation to go out to the arcade. Hmm. So I had Tron on the 360, but the thing was, Tron had a very unique control scheme with a knob, and the 360 couldn't emulate that. Much to my chagrin. that was close. All right. Getting older and working kills motivation for a lot of things. Yep. Maybe if things had stayed nice, like the normal 8-hour shift and decent pay, but capitalism does have its flaws, and unfortunately, if things were running like they were supposed to, the businesses would have to be adjusting their prices to so that or their wages so that people didn't struggle with the economy. But here we are. One more bonk. That's better. I even have trouble wanting to stream. I got down, I ate dinner, and then I just actually was very tempted to take a nap. But if I do that, then I can't sleep. So I had to fight and be like, that's a bad idea. Don't sleep. Yeah. Dang it. See, how do I dodge that? It's so random. I don't know how to avoid that unless the head doesn't hurt you, and you can kind of run back and forth and avoid stuff like that. I just don't know. Dang it. So is that it? Is that the strategy? Jump back and forth? Ugh. This is the one boss that does give me trouble. Okay, so the head does hurt you. So it pays to just jump over it. Well, see, I almost successfully dodged that crap. Die! No! I haven't figured it out yet. Maybe you just jump over it all. And it's hard to because you don't know if it's gonna be just a straight mud shot or if it's gonna be those rocks out the nose. Which I have a theory that maybe you can jump the rocks, the rock fountain, but it seems like jumping back and forth helps. But like the lower that the boss is on health, that the faster it starts shooting, so I might have to develop some kind of rhythm. So this part's simple, just walk forward. And then carefully get across the platforms. Oh, come on. Ah, no. Thankfully that there is some kind of health pickup. Nope, not picking that up. I guess. There we go. I don't want the bones. Whack. Whackity whack. Alright. Alright. Time to try again. Okay, you're pissed, I get it. Oh, come on. There we go.
Good job.
Yoy. Yeah, look at that. 3 hits. Boom. Easy game. Here we go. I'm practicing my jumping. First hit is free. Okay, so there's a fair strategy right there. Jump over its head. And assuming you figure out where the hitboxes are so you don't trip on it every time you try to jump over. Just too bad that there's no meat pickups. Even the boss gauntlet for Bonk's adventure had health pickups in between bosses. Okay. Jump. Gotcha. Bonk. Bonk. Ah, it's a tentacle. Bonk. Bonk. Come on. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I'm just like flailing around like an idiot. Now, the boss gauntlet is a little bit easier than the actual level because then you don't actually have to, you don't have to worry about the freaking, holes to jump over. Gotcha. Whack, whack, whackity whack. Foreboding Cave. Looks like made it through the boss gauntlet. Sweet. Almost done. Welcome to your doom. He kind of quoted Altered Beast, didn't he? Ah, no. Ah, he cornered me. Ah, crap. I think the trick is I got too close to him before. Yeah, see? He just pulls that crap. Bug off, dude. Got him. Great crown, give me power. I feel it. The magic, the power. Ah. It's really not that hard, but you try to space it so you you have to start over with this guy. As long as I'm not too close. He does seem to react to my movement, so... Alright, perfect. Alright, I got this. I got this. Yeah. There's the other bomb. Crown has been returned. I'm kind of wondering, yeah. No one's home. Hey, Fabled. Thanks for the GD. I was going deathless for a long time, and then it got ruined really bad. But it's okay. This game is actually not terribly difficult. I don't think the first one was harder. It's definitely fun. I got the small feeling that there would be a handful of people that's kind of disappointed in it compared to the first game that had like weapon options and a high jump ability. Although I gotta admit, the platforming was a whole lot tighter in this game, so it wasn't as tricky. You know, I'm looking at you, final stage of first Joe and Mac, where you got to jump across big old chasms using flying pterodactyls and stuff. That's almost like Mario Brothers Lost Levels type of stuff right there.
Now what are you gonna play?
Hmm. Well, I'm trying to not to get all greedy because then I just end up thinking, oh, I don't have much time to chill. Oh, so what I'm currently doing offline is I'm back in Elden Ring and I'm trying to progress more of the story. I kind of gave Melania a break, even though I've gotten close to winning, and even without summoning ashes. I'm trying to beat her without summoning ashes or anything. The first form, totally manageable. I got that down. It's the second form that I'm still learning, but I'm gonna get it. I want to be able. I've got to beat her because that for me that's like a that is a I don't know, for lack of a better term, a trophy in a way. Because playing on PlayStation, so it literally is a trophy. But you know, that is like the crown achievement of that game is beating Melania. So I'm gonna get to that soon. But I went back to Rumbling Pharaoh Mazul, and I'm fighting the beast clergyman slash um, Malekith the Black Blade. And that first form, easy as pie, super easy. It's that Malekith that's like, that is a tough fight for a melee. And even with magic, that guy does not give you a real opportunity to use magic. It's rare. If you use Black Flame fireballs, you can probably kill him faster than using melee because I don't have any overpowered weaponry that's fast. Because Malekith is fast. That's what I've been doing. And I beat Pocky and Rocky Reshrined over the weekend. That was a lot of fun. That was tons of fun. I encourage y'all to check that game out. Put it on your list of your ever growing list of stuff to check out. Maybe I'll have to stream it again sometime. And I streamed the original SNES version, which now I'm kind of wanting to do that because I think I know some of the differences between the original and the remaster. Or I'm gonna call it a remake because I don't recall there being quite as much stuff in the SNES version. That's about nothing much else to report. Oh, maybe I'll show you the Valken cartridge now that it's not actually in the system and stuff. And plus, this is good for Blue because they won't ever see the cartridge because if they buy the game, then they won't see the cartridge at all. Ta-da! That's very pretty. It's a very shiny label. If I can get the light to reflect off of it just right, you can kind of see the shininess of the label. Very pretty. I almost bought the collector's edition, which has a gold cartridge, but this color is really growing on me. And you know, this isn't no cheapo coloring either. This is like in the cartridge material itself. So, Retrobit has really learned from their earliest releases, which this cartridge that I'm using right now is actually one of their earliest multi-cart releases, and it is a rough release. Um, in fact, you know what? Let me just turn off this, and I'll show you the cartridge and demonstrate what I'm talking about. It is very pretty.
Just proud of.
It's pretty. All right. So well, I showed Fable. He saw the cartridge on a photo, but so this is the cartridge. Let me turn off my TV screen. That might get rid of the glare. Yeah, there we go. There's glare from the window, but that's okay. So this is a cartridge. Now, this is not the standard release. It was actually a black cartridge with like some red striping here on the sides. Very very crude looking. See, it's also it's very like it's not solid. It feels very light. Um this is the limited edition version of that cartridge that was only included with a Retro Trio console a number of years ago. It was called the Joe and Mac bundle or something. The Iceman Blue cartridge or whatever. Anyway, I lucked out. I found this on eBay, and someone sold it for 35. I think that's what I paid for it. So for a 1 in 1,000 version of a cartridge, that's not too bad, even though it didn't have a box or anything. So that's a cartridge. Oh, one last thing.
One more thing.
One more thing. So see anything wrong? Let me hold them. You can have like one guess of the issue with this cart versus like this one, which has no issues whatsoever. What do you think? Not sure. That's fine. The region lock pins, that is a good guess. It isn't it was not that was not the issue. Would you like to take one last guess, Fable? Since Maybe I'll bring. Let me put the cartridges back up again. Oh, you know what? Here, let me help y'all out a bit more. Ta-da! My rough mug in full screen. All right, that might help a little better. It has to do with something I'm showing you on, and it's I'll give you one hint. It's not the board. How are you supposed to line that up? That's an even better guess. That is good. That's very good. All right, so the answer is on top of what you just said, Fable. So you got half of it correct. That was a very good analysis. So when you put this sucker in the slot, see how it's rounded and a bit thinner? When you stick this thing into a Super Nintendo, it is very loose. There is room for it to wiggle. And yes, it is hard because of it how thin it is and it's not square. It's harder to actually line up with the pins, um, the cartridge slot. So you kind of have to feel around a bit, line it up, and then push it down, and then don't touch it. Um, yeah. So that is the issue. It is not as solid. It doesn't sit in there solid like this does. Other than that, fantastic cartridge. So that sounds bad for the console. It's not like it wiggles in place um, actively or puts strain on the cartridge slot is very secure. So the only thing that might be bad for the console is if they designed these chips poorly. Um, that's about it. Because like repros, they do warn against using certain badly designed repros that have improper voltages and draws and all that stuff. You can kind of very slowly put damage strain on your console for using repros. Oh, and sometimes they do unbeveled boards that are too thick. I've been there. That sucks. Anyway, not as bad as it sounds, but it is annoying. You would find that annoying. And I'm not entirely sure it would be a deal breaker in your case. I'm not entirely sure. So that is Joe and Mac 2. I'm going to save myself some time in the day and hopefully that will. I'm still working on wanting to stream more often. And like I almost fell asleep on the couch. And I dragged myself up, made coffee, and I said, if I get on earlier than 5, I'll end with more time. And so I'm trying to like reverse psychology myself, which you can do that. That is a thing. You can actually reverse psychology and you can trick your own psychology to motivate you to do stuff. It's a fascinating concept. Well, I bet Fable might actually know something about that. I'm looking for a raid, which I think I found something. Bundor is working on his first full playthrough of Mega Man 7. I think that's what it says, first full playthrough. So I'm gonna send you guys over there, and we'll hang out for a little bit longer if y'all want. And maybe we'll see about doing something tomorrow if I keep the motivation up. Maybe some more Valken. I'm kind of itching for that. So we got. I like the time delay on the raid, and we can talk some final thoughts. And it's like 1 full minute stuff. Um, oh, what else? I've got to tackle that guy Aris at some point. That's been bugging me. Like the PB is very far in the game, so I'm sure it would just be a matter of time. If you gave me a week, I think I could do it. I think I could learn the game in a week or less. But when I when it's just the weekend, I have trouble telling myself to grind on certain types of games. But it's not to say like I love shmups in general. I've never really paid much attention until recently. Anyway, see you guys later.